Good evening. My name is Will Johnson, and this is Right on Focus. And hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is Friday, so I will open up the phone lines for you to give me a call. If you want to holler at me, we could talk about anything that you want to talk about throughout the week or throughout the year or just anything in general. I just ask that you keep it PG-13. That's all right? Just keep it PG-13. And for those of you that are, contemplating, should I call in and talk to Will Johnson? He does bite. Not too hard, but he does bite. I'm kidding. So give me a call. My producer will put the phone number in the lower third there for you to call in and you can holler at me. But the first thing I want to talk about is you have Iran. They hacked President Trump's campaign. And then they turned around and shared the information with Kamala Harris's campaign. My question is, did the Kamala Harris campaign hand over that information? I'm going to go on a whim and say they haven't. They didn't share that information with the FBI. Or if they did share that information with the FBI, they still have a copy of it. Because whatever it is, if it's damaging, they're going to save it. They're going to wait until next month, right, for the October surprise, and then they'll release it. Just to try to hurt President Trump over whatever it may be, right? I mean, it's probably, what is it going to be? J.D. Vance says something about transgenders. I mean, what is it? I don't know. But whatever it is that they bring out, and I'm not going to stop supporting President Trump. I'm not going to do it because Kamala Harris, I don't want communism. The country doesn't want communism. But Kamala Harris, she has this whole agenda along with the Democrats to think that communism is ready, right? It's the time to bring it in now. They believe that the United States of America, we need to move forward with communism. I don't. I do not want communism. And I know you don't want it either. None of us want it. I mean, there's many people out there that don't want it right now. Many, many, many. But there's a lot of people that hate Trump so much they're willing to go along with communism if that means not Trump. I did a man on the street, and I don't know if y'all saw the video. I was asking people if you had a choice between President Trump or the Antichrist, who would you vote for? And sure enough, one person said the Antichrist. Now, I only talked to a few people, but I'm pretty sure if I went to a just straight up liberal zone, many of them would say that they would vote for the Antichrist. Hands down. Probably wouldn't have any issues with it because they hate President Trump that much. Well, let me get to this one. This is Attorney General Garland, of course. Garland says that there's 3 hackers that they indicted for hacking into President Trump's campaign. Now, my question is, to my understanding, he said that these 3 that they indicted, they are in Iran. Now, I want you to listen to this because my wheels get to turning here. They're in Iran, which Iran is not an ally of the United States of America. Would they hand these people over to the United States of America because they did an indictment against them? I'm wondering where they're getting this, and he also says that he's actually had a conversation with them. So is the United States of America in communication with Iran and say, hey, you got these hackers, they hacked into a presidential candidate in the United States of America, and they handed information over to Kamala Harris. So you need to hand them over to us. Which brings another question. Did Iran actually do it, or did they do it? Listen.
Moments ago, the Justice Department unsealed an indictment charging 3 hackers working for the Iranian government with material support for terrorism, computer fraud, wire fraud, and identity theft for their roles in these cyber attacks. The 3 hackers are Iranian nationals residing in Iran. As outlined in our indictment, the defendants, Masoud Jalili, Saeed Ali Agamiri, and Yasir Balagi, conspired with others to deploy a years-long, wide-ranging hacking operation on behalf of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, or IRGC. The operation targeted the email accounts of current and former American public officials, journalists, and most recently, individuals associated with U.S. political campaigns. The defendants' own words make clear that they were attempting to undermine former President Trump's campaign in advance of the 2024 U.S. presidential election. We know that Iran is continuing its brazen efforts to stoke discord, erode confidence in the U.S. electoral process, and advance its malign activities to the IRGC, a designated foreign terrorist organization. The Justice Department is committed to countering the threat that Iran poses to our democracy, to our national security, and to our allies in the international community.
Now, I have a huge question about that. So they're saying that Iran is supporting terrorism and they're in communication with Iran about these people hacking into the United States of America. But we're supposed to believe that they're talking to the hackers. Am I reading too much into this, Shannon? Do you understand what I'm asking here? Are we supposed to believe that they're in communication with the hacker? Because he said he talked to the hacker directly and said they were trying to interfere in President Trump's campaign.
Well, I mean, obviously they hacked his campaign.
I think you're muted over there.
I mean, they hacked Trump and Vance's campaign and literally gave the information to Kamala. So
but was it Iran? Was it the hackers from Iran?
Yeah.
Or was it the FBI again? Because I mean, how were they in communication with them?
Well, I mean,
right? You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, don't they have ways to trace it back to certain
but
individuals?
Iran is trying to hack the United States of America. Why would Iran go along with the United States of America and say, yep, here are the hackers right here. We're going to hand them over. I'm just asking the question.
I don't know if Iran did hand them over. I think they just found out who they were and they put sanctions on some people for, trying to do things. And then they indicted some. I don't think they'll ever get handed over to the to the U.S.
Yeah, so they're putting these indictments on them. So what do those indictments actually mean then?
I mean, that's a big question.
I don't think Joe Biden actually added more sanctions to Iran because of this.
They said they did.
Did they?
Yeah, they put some sanctions on some people in Iran because of this.
Okay, so because of the sanctions came in place, then I guess they cooperated at that point.
I mean, I don't know.
If that's the case, then that would make sense. Here's another one I want to share from Garland. Listen.
As we approach the upcoming election, I want to reiterate that the Justice Department will not tolerate attempts by Iran or by any foreign power to interfere in our elections and undermine our democracy. Together with our partners across the federal government, we will use every tool we have to counter and disrupt the efforts of Iran, as well as Russia and China, to exploit our democratic system of government. The message of the U.S. government is clear. The American people, not a foreign power, decide the outcome of our country's elections. Not Iran and its malicious cyber activities, as laid bare in today's indictment. Not Russia and its efforts to spread disinformation and propaganda to secure its preferred outcome in the U.S. presidential election, as laid bare in the indictment and seizures announced earlier this month. And not China, which continues in its efforts to exert targeted influence at the federal, state, and local levels in furtherance of the PRC's agenda, as described in multiple previous indictments and the intelligence community's recent election security updates. These authoritarian regimes, which violate the human rights of their own citizens, do not get a say in our country's democratic process. The American people, and the American people alone, will decide the outcome of our country's elections.
Really? So we're supposed to believe that's what they want to do. They want to allow the American people to do the outcome. You remember, these are the same people that raided President Trump's Mar-a-Lago home. These are the same people that tried to remove President Trump from the ballot. The same people that's going after President Trump today. The same people, my personal opinion, that's trying to assassinate President Trump. But they're saying that they want to allow the American people to make the decision whether or not who becomes president or not. I don't believe a word that he says. I'm still questioning this whole thing. I really am. Because it was Russia. Remember before it was Russia. It was never even happened when it came to President Trump colluding with Russia. Never happened. Has Russia probably tried to hack the United States of America at some point and whatever? Of course. Did the United States of America ever hack Russia? Of course. Have we ever hacked Iran? Absolutely. We've hacked all these other countries. We've done it multiple times with no issues, right? Because that's what we do. That's what the world hacking community does. That's what they do. But he wants us to believe that they have no play in what's happening. They want us to believe that it's only because, Russia's trying to hack the system to help out President Trump. And then you have Iran hacking the system, trying to help out Kamala Harris. And then you notice he brought in China. But he didn't really he didn't even go into details on who China's trying to help. It's most definitely not President Trump. It's 100% Kamala Harris. That's who they want. You can get him off the screen. That's who they want. They want Kamala Harris. Even he wants Kamala Harris. You know why? Because they know that they're out of a job when President Trump goes back in. They know 100% they're out of a job. And because they're going to be out of a job, they're going to be high. This is the reason why they're trying to fight President Trump right now. And I think that's part of the reason why they're trying to take him out. And also at the same time, you have BlackRock. You've heard about BlackRock. BlackRock is in the midst of all of these people. So when you're talking about billions and billions and billions, if not trillions of dollars on the line with President Trump coming back in, that gives them a whole bunch of reasons to want to try to assassinate him. And they're not hiding it. We see it in plain sight. But they expect that we're so stupid that we won't even pay attention to it. And then what's really amazing is that the fact that they come out and he talked about Russia, China, and Iran doing all of this hacking. Did you know other nations are trying to hack us too? All of that is happening as well. All of it's happening. Okay, we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back from this break, I'm going to show you what President Trump had to say today. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is General Mike Flynn, and I'm inviting you to join me on September 4th at 4 p.m. Eastern. That's September 4th, 4 p.m. Eastern. Mark that on your calendars. We'll be live on Patriot TV. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking only to our Patriot TV defenders for an exclusive discussion, a Q&A, if you will. Your presence is crucial as we dive into the matters that shape our great nation. And again, this is only for the Patriot TV. So if you go to patriot.tv, you can register today. There's a banner at the top of the website. You can sign up for September 4th, 4 p.m. Eastern. Together, let's stand strong for America's future. God bless you and God bless America.
Access to these events will be members only. So go to patriot.tv, click on Become a Member. It's fast and easy. Become a member today. Just go to patriot.tv, click on Become a Member, join today.
I'm excited to announce we're having a huge MyPillow spring sale, and here's a few examples. Buy one of our MyPillow 2.0s, you get another MyPillow 2.0 absolutely free. Made with cooling technology, the best pillow ever just got even better. And this just in, 9 brand new colors and styles of our Percale bed sheets. They're made with the finest long staple cotton, and now you can save 50% or more. That's as low as $24.98. And for the first time this year, I'm bringing you our My Slippers and Sandals for as low as $25 a pair. So go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get your MyPillow 2.0s. Buy one, get one free. Percale sheets as low as $24.98. My Slippers and Sandals as low as $25 a pair. And for a limited time, when you order $75 or more, your entire order ships absolutely free.
Imagine a world where your phone works anywhere. no dead zones, no drop calls. That's what you get when you go to prepgearplus.com. The Iridium 9555 satellite phone gives you the freedom to connect from any corner of the globe. Plus, they offer family shared plans with up to 3 phones. Why satellite phones? They're secure, encrypted, and used by the U.S. military, ensuring that your communication is private and reliable. In a time where the cell networks are increasingly vulnerable, the satellite phone is a beacon of stability. Don't believe me? Ask the tens of thousands who were left without service during the AT&T outage, or the heroes in Hawaii who manage emergency situations with just one satellite phone. Get a peace of mind with a network that stands firm when others fail. Visit prepgearplus.com or call 855-980-5830 to join the communication revolution. Prepgearplus.com, where every call is secure and every corner of the earth is covered. And we're back. Sorry about that. Looked like we had some technical issues, but looked like we got them resolved. And thank you so much for sticking around. Now, I do have some stuff I want to share with you. President Trump today was, he did a town hall, and actually he did an event before the town hall, but I want to share some of that with you right now. Did you know all of the people, the numbers that came out with these people that's coming into our country? I mean, it broke today. And it's kind of interesting because Kamala Harris, she makes a visit down to Arizona going to the border. And then all of a sudden we get these numbers that come out today. It was almost like they were waiting to do this report. Like they were waiting to do this report for Kamala Harris to show up. And it's not good for her at all. I want y'all to listen to this. Listen to President Trump today talk about Kamala Harris.
Not sustainable by any country. What's happening to us in the United States? Millions and millions of people, 21 million plus, have been dumped into the United States, and many of them are murderers. Many of them are horrible criminals. What Kamala Harris has done is unforgivable. It's a crime what she did. It's got to be criminal. There's no greater act of disloyalty than to extinguish the sovereignty of your own nation, and that's what she's done. She's ruined our nation. She's ruined our nation.
She absolutely has. She has ruined the nation, and it's not just her. And President Trump is talking about her because she's the one that's running in the campaign right now. She's the one running right now. And he's talking about her, but it is the Democrats, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Jerry Nadler, Joe Biden, Elizabeth Warren. And there are some Republicans in there, too. Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham. She hadn't heard much of Lindsey Graham here lately. You notice that? He'll probably pop up now that I'm saying something about him. But we also have Adam Kissinger, Liz Cheney, Mittens Romney. And Adam Kissinger, he just did a video just like yesterday or so out there talking about we need to go back to the truth. And he lies like a rug. Well, let me show you. Here's Kamala Harris at the border. And now she's down there stroking the Border Patrol after she said that the Border Patrol should be defunded. She said the Border Patrol should be defunded. She had nothing nice to say about the Border Patrol. And now she's down there stroking them, trying to act like I'm here for you. I'm going to give you whatever it is you need. After 3.5 years of kicking them to the curb, now she's trying to act like they're buddy-buddy. If anything, the Border Patrol should just put her in handcuffs and deport her. I mean, I would really like to see that. I'll pay money to see that. But listen, so she's here. There's going to be some reporters asking her questions. And just watch. She's act like I'm here. I'm trying to be like the commander-in-chief. I can be really good at this. And she takes a question.
Madam Vice President, can you share what the agents at the last stop talked about?
They do a tough job. And they need, rightly, support to do their job. And they work long hours. They're very dedicated. And so I'm here to talk with them about what we can continue to do to support them and to also thank them for the hard work they do.
Thank you. Your action.
That's it. So she's like practiced that statement, because she didn't have nothing else to say. And again, she's down there stroking the Border Patrol, trying to act like she's been there with them all this time. She hasn't been with the Border Patrol.
And you know what's weird, Will, is there's even people on the Democrats on the left that are saying, you know what, Kamala, everyone knows this is a photo op. This looks bad. You are the cause. And for her, I can't even imagine how those Border Patrol and stuff feel. all of a sudden, now that you're running for office, you care. That's a slap in the face. To be
It
honest.
really is. It really is. That's why I was saying it'd be nice if they just put her in handcuffs and deport her. We don't know where she is. We don't know. I mean, we hadn't seen her, just deport her, send her back to India. Can I say that? Can I say that? Because she's not black. I could say send her back to Africa, but she's not black. Right?
Well, she is
but
American,
but seriously,
though.
on a
She's born
serious
here in
note,
America.
yeah, she's down there for the photo op. She's down there to try to say that she's doing what she can for the Border Patrol. And I guarantee, because today's Friday, I guarantee it. I'm going to go ahead and play it out there right now. Come next week, there's going to be some kind of campaign ad, because if some kind of campaign ad, or it's going to be like she's going to do another interview and she's going to say, I've talked to the men and women on the Border Patrol, and I've told them that we're going to make sure that they get everything that they need. I'm telling you, next week it's going to be something else with the border, like, because she's all on top of it now, being the border czar that she is, right?
She's so pathetically fake. Well, I mean, there's actually photos right here. Look at this photo right here. Show my screen.
The photo op.
When
See, I
is
ain't
the
even saying that. That's
last
exactly what I
time?
just said. That's exactly what I just said. Okay, and action.
When is the last time she actually went to the wall? She did everything she could to avoid it.
Yes.
Even when she was supposed to fix it. Now she's looking at the border agent like, I really care. I'm really here to
this
help.
is so staged. This is so freaking staged. It's like hurting my backside. I mean, really, come on. I mean, so we're supposed to buy into this, right? Let me paint this picture for everybody. She created this problem. Her and the Democrats create the problem that we see on the southern border. But she's telling everybody, vote for me and I'll fix it. Vote for me and I'll fix it. After she just destroyed the border. But, we have to vote her in, then she'll fix it. Because until then, she won't do anything. Even though she's been the border czar. Even though she could pick up the phone right now and say, Joe, do executive order. Do executive order, Joe. And Joe would say, executive order. And then she can say, don't worry about it, Joe. I'm going to have them draw it up, draw the papers up, the executive order. You just sign it. And Joe go, okay, whatever. And then put on the desk, sign it. It could happen just that easy. Just that easy. But she's not going to do that. Listen to President Trump today at his town hall talking about the numbers that just came out about Kamala Harris and the Republican Party. The Republican Party is the one that's going to fight all of this. President Trump is the man. Listen to this. They did this to our country.
Well, it's great to be with you, and this has been a very interesting day. Some numbers came out. Let's give you the bad news first. The worst numbers I think I've ever heard. You know exactly what I'm talking about, with a lot of people being released into our country that should never, ever be here, right? Like nobody can believe, but I've been saying it for 3.5 years because we are the party of common sense. We really know what's going on. And coming out of jails, murderers at levels that nobody thought possible. And it was all done by Comrade Kamala Harris. Our great border czar, who's incompetent, who's totally incompetent, and 245,000 criminals, but much more than 13,000.
Are y'all hearing this? I mean, this is wonderful. President Trump is on top of this. And they can't stand it. They can't stand it. I mean, look at the numbers, right? The numbers are terrible. You can get off the screen. The numbers are terrible for Kamala Harris. And they know that they're terrible. Right? They know very well that these numbers are terrible for Kamala Harris. And of course, they're going to do everything they can to hide it. Okay. So when we had the technical issues, when we first went live, I asked my producer, did you open up the phone line again, Shannon? Okay. So the phone number is on the screen. I asked my producer if she would open up the phone line. And she's going to open up the phone line again. So if you want to give me a call to talk about the numbers that just came out, and like I was saying before we had the issues, that you can talk about whatever you want. Just keep it PG-13. Just keep it PG-13. That's all I'm asking. Keep it PG-13 and it will be fine. Trust me, it'll be fine. Just keep it PG-13 for me. Okay? PG-13. I have to say
different
that, because
people have different, ideas of what PG-13 is.
Yeah, some people still come out with the highly enhanced language. What I'm asking you, no curse words, okay? Just what. And I said yesterday that I will open up the phone line. So the phone line is open right now. So if you want to give me a call, 319-527-3453. We can talk about whatever. We can even talk about UFOs. Every now and then someone will call me and tell me that they've seen a UFO. I've never seen one personally. I'm not saying that they don't exist.
Yes, you have.
A UFO? No, I haven't. I've never seen a UFO.
Really?
I've never seen. Have you?
Remember one time we were traveling from Northern California?
That was SpaceX.
It was. But
that
at
was
the
SpaceX.
Time, it was
Okay, but
we found out later what it was.
It was SpaceX. So we can't technically say that was a UFO.
Was that SpaceX though?
It was SpaceX.
Back then?
Yes, it was SpaceX.
Because that was like 7 years ago. Or 8 years.
It was SpaceX though.
Okay.
It was still SpaceX. Yeah, because he was doing Elon Musk was doing SpaceX when we were stationed in California. So let me play. We need to go to a break. When we come back from this break, I want to play something else for you. Is it time for a break? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
You're all thrown off tonight.
I am thrown off.
I'm sorry.
So listen to this one. This is a mother of 5, a single mother of 5. They're struggling like everybody else. And she asked President Trump, what is she going to do to help? Kamala Harris cannot do this at all. Watch how President Trump responds to this question.
I'm a single mom of 5. And becoming difficult to afford, the basics. So can you please tell me what you're going to do to lower the prices for us?
Yeah, so what we have to do, because the prices are so high, thank you, darling, very much. It's a great question. People are hurt by the cost of groceries, the cost of everything. There's nothing less expensive. If you go back 4 or 5 years, everything was just a fraction of what it is now. And they're making essentially, if they make the same wages, they're getting wiped out because prices are up 50, 60, 70% for a lot of things. For some items, it's much more than that. Well, look at interest rates. They were 2%. Now they're 10%. But at 10%, you can't get the money. At 2%, there was plenty of money for everybody for buying a house, et cetera, et cetera. But when you look at groceries, I think it's this thing that really, I always say this is an election that I used to say determined by the stomach. Actually, I don't believe that anymore. I think it's now determined by the brain because nobody wants to have criminals pouring into our country. Nobody wants to have any of these horrible things that are happening to our country. But we're going to be bringing them down. And it's going to start with energy. We're going to drill, baby, drill. Energy's coming way down. Energy's coming way down, and when energy comes down, everything else follows. That's what started this onslaught of inflation, that the greatest we've ever had in our country. We had the greatest inflation over the list, and it actually, we had almost no inflation. And that carried on for 2 years into there. I used to say his, now I say there. But nobody even really knows who our president is, if you want to know. Who's our president? Who is he? We're not sure who the president is.
Yeah, we're not sure because he's always at the beach. Okay, we're going to go to the phone lines, go to a quick break, and when we come back, straight to the phone lines. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I don't know about you, but I have to have that cup of coffee in the morning. And Kingdom Cup is mold-free, it is pesticide-free, and it is organic. It's got this flavor that is delicious. You don't even have to put cream or sweetener in it.
Why did we go with the bean form, the whole bean? Because ultimately the powder form is the one that gathers the most moisture. And that means the more potential mold development. This is actually organic, mold-free, certified. That's important because ultimately people drink coffee. It's cultural. And so we tried to meet the culture where it is and create a healthy alternative.
Make the healthy choice for you and your family. Try mold-free, pesticide-free, and it's organic, delicious Kingdom Cup coffee. And it's available now at the Patriot TV store. Go to patriot.tv and click on store. You'll find Kingdom Cup Coffee in the health and wellness section. Order Kingdom Cup Coffee at the Patriot TV store now.
Throughout history, the spirit of patriotism has prevailed. The battles may have changed, but the values remain the same. Today, in 2024, we find ourselves at a pivotal moment where the call for unity, freedom, and a better future echoes louder than ever. For more than 10 years, Patriot Mobile has been committed to supporting the values that make our nation great. With affordable plans and reliable nationwide coverage, Patriot Mobile is not just a wireless service. It's a call to action for those who believe in the American dream. Because this year is not just any year, it's the most important year since our nation's founding. Choose a wireless carrier that shares your values. Choose Patriot Mobile.
And we're back, everyone. Okay, let's go directly to the phone lines. Who do we have, Shannon?
We have Dana from Washington.
Hello, Dana. Thank you so much for the call.
I want to say my thoughts and prayers go out to everybody that was affected by that hurricane.
Yes.
That was just very horrific. I haven't caught up with the numbers yet. I just got home a little bit ago from work, so I immediately turned you on because I got to keep up on things. Look, just on a side note, have you ever seen Trump wear sunglasses? I always see Biden and Harris wearing sunglasses, and it's like, why?
You know, vampires got to wear sunglasses all the time, even when they're indoors.
Okay.
I see your point. I'm with you.
I'm just like, I don't understand that photo op. Well, I don't know. But, Trump is right. And everybody else that, I watched a little bit of News Nation this morning, and they were talking about, the numbers for the illegals are supposed to come out today and stuff. And I thought that was probably planned pretty well. It means that, she was going to go down to the border, and I'm like going, all right, this ought to be good. And it was a lot worse than I thought it was. But, I just like the work that you do. I like how you guys all put everything together. I watch all your shows.
Oh, wow.
Lindell. I mean, I've been watching you since the beginning, and I always loved it when you went out and talked to people on the street. I had a conversation. Sometimes conversations were one-sided, but mostly, you did hold up your own pretty well. And, I miss that. And, do you ever plan on going back out on the street?
Actually, my producer,
He actually did one.
I did one not too long ago.
Yeah, it's on his X, actually.
Yeah. Are you on X?
No, I got too much crap on my phone already.
Yeah.
I don't need another thing.
I think I've played it once before. Actually, I don't think I have played it here. Did I play it here?
I think you did.
I think I played it one time because I was actually talking to a police officer, because I was talking to these people that were at the capital of Texas, and they were protesting against, I don't know who they're protesting against, but they're Ukrainian, and they're here from Ukraine. And there was this Ukrainian female that was trying to get me to go away, and I was just ignoring her. I didn't say a single word to her. I was just ignoring her because I was talking to the guys, because I know she was getting agitated with me. And I'm like, she was just like, can you just go away? So I just ignored her. I'm like, so I'm talking to them. So what she ended up doing, she went and got the Capitol Police, the state of Texas, the Capitol Police, and downtown Texas. She went and got them, and they came over there, and they were saying that she told him, oh, I'm harassing them, I'm threatening them. I said, what? And I'm talking to the police officer. I said, really? I said, I got it all on camera. I recorded everything. I'm sitting here having a conversation with them. I said, she got upset because I wasn't even talking to her. I don't have nothing to say to her. And she got upset. Then when they got you, and the police officer said, well, she said that she didn't feel safe. She felt threatened. I didn't threaten her. I mean, so I did share that video. It's on my X. You should get you a free X account. Should get your free X account.
Yeah, I should have I'll have one of my kids set it up for me.
Yeah, get your free X account.
You know what? X is amazing, because I know when Will first was like, you need to get on X, because we always used to do Facebook. But X literally is awesome for news. If you want to find out anything before everybody else, X is a place to be, honestly.
Yeah, X is the number one news social media platform in the world.
Yeah, I'm actually hooked now.
Yeah,
I go to it more than I do
should.
Facebook
Like I say, I'll try to get my kids to get it to me this weekend. But,
Yeah, absolutely,
Come on,
absolutely.
Dad, you need to get
And
up
you know what?
to it.
Look, check it out. So when you get one of your beautiful children to set it up for you, my producer, she's going to put my X handle on the lower third here. Go ahead and write it down. So when you do it, you can go ahead and send me a DM and say, and tell me who you are. Say, I got on X because of you, and then you can see it right there at the top of my page on X. You'll see the video. I think the last time I looked at it, has like 270,000 views on X, something like that.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, it's such a powerful video. I pinned it to the top of my page because the police officer was wanting me to stop talking, and I said, look, with all due respect, I'm paraphrasing here, but I said, with all due respect, I'm going to exercise my First Amendment rights, and I'm going to continue doing my job. I haven't threatened anyone. I have it all on camera. So I'm going to do, look, I get to stand here because I'm in a free country, and it's the United States of America. Yeah, it's really good. So come on, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it.
I'll have them set that up for me. It just, and it really upsets me what what Facebook has done to your account and stuff. I when you went live the other day, I watched it, and, of course I commented, and, you ran it for a while about drinking the Kool-Aid and all that stuff. Anyhow, I just, the whole world's crashing and burning, and
it really is.
Democrats don't care, and it's Republicans, it's the independents that are like going, hey, wake up, people! Do you not see what's going on around you?
Yeah, it's highly disturbing.
It is very disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, if the shoe was on the other foot, they'd be like going, hey, wait a minute, this is wrong. But they don't see the wrong in it.
Well, because they want it to happen. They want to silence you. They want to silence me. They want to silence all of us that believe in God. They want to silence those of us that follow and believe the Constitution is the law of the land. They want to silence true Americans, because this is what communism does, right? This is what they do. This is like they're repeating history, and they're counting on the stupid people that's going along with it not to know the history. And apparently they don't, because they're going right into it.
Well, what's funny is they want to get rid of our history by taking down statues and monuments and stuff like that back in the day. And it's like, wait a minute. No, you need to keep that history so you learn from history.
100%.
And it just boggles my mind that, I hate to say it, but a lot of these younger people are just playing into it, and it's their cause or whatever. And it's like, man, your parents must be proud.
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, because my producer actually has a video with young people, and they're black. And this video, I think, should be so encouraging to every single person that has doubt. Now you are right. There are a lot of young people that are just buying right into it because they don't know any better. But I'm starting to see a change. And I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to share it with you right now. So can you see the screen? Can you see the screen?
No, I'm on the phone.
So let's do this. I want to say thank you so much for calling, and go ahead and hang up. And then my producer, she's going to leave it on the screen just a little bit longer so you can write down my X handle. It's basically, I'm Mr. Will Johnson on X. You'll see it. She's going to leave it there. I'm Mr. Will Johnson. And it's just like that. It's a small, short sentence, basically. I'm Mr. Will Johnson. You type that in on X, you'll be able to find me. Actually, you can just type in Will Johnson. You should be able to find me. But either way, she's going to leave it up here. And I'm going to play that video I was just talking about.
Okay. Awesome, man. I'll talk to you later. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye. Okay. Let's go to this video, because these are young people, and split screen it for me if you would. These are young people, and they're all black. Now, I want y'all to listen to what they're saying. This should be so encouraging to every single person, because a lot of people are like, oh my goodness, do we have a chance here?
No, she is not presidential. And it will definitely come back to haunt people who vote for her. I think as long as people just don't really look for context in what they're saying or what she's saying, they'll just go along with it. They'll just go along. I was actually listening to a Tim Walsh rally today, just going for those applause moments and those stuff that will appeal to your emotions. But when in reality, they're just intellectually and emotionally manipulating you. So absolutely no, she's not presidential, and it will definitely come back to bite people.
Now listen to this.
Does anybody disagree with that?
I agree 1000%.
Why do you agree?
I mean, I've listened to a bunch of interviews that she's done, and I think she's done maybe like 3 outside of the presidential debate, and you can tell like she doesn't know what to say, and it's like she's reading from a teleprompter. You can see her eyes, but that one she wasn't reading from a teleprompter. That's how you know she didn't know what to say, and that's how she had to get out of there on time. So yeah, she says a whole bunch of nothing, man. So I definitely agree with Spaces said.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I agree as well. She never answers questions. I actually just sit there and watch. I observe her when she actually is on. When someone actually interviews her, she never answers questions. She give a bunch of word salad. She doesn't. She's not straightforward. If she wants to be presidential, she needs to be transparent about what her policies are. She needs to be transparent about what her plans are for the future. She just never answers questions. And the happenstance that she does, people just fall for it because they're emotional. They go off of, she does the rah-rah thing, try to get you with her emotions. She tries to get you with the fact that, she has a family. I've heard her family story. I don't know how many times. That's what she starts off with. And she just doesn't answer questions. So to me, she is not presidential. Yes, it will come back to bite us in the future.
Let me ask you a question to follow up on that. Is there anything that you like about her?
Not a single thing.
Hold on. Wait. Before y'all answer, I want y'all to think about y'all.
No one can say anything nice about Kamala Harris. And bring it back. Look at that picture. Look at that picture. Look at that. This is what the Democrats say don't exist. They say this doesn't exist.
Exclusively for you, we have the Adventures Canvas Hat. It's heavy-duty cotton canvas with a wide brim and natural fraying for a unique look. This hat is perfect for the beach or hiking. Also check out our custom-made polyester satin scarves, exclusive patterns, handcrafted in Minnesota. And for the men, premium American Bison Buffalo leather wallet. Single fold wallet, 3 pockets for cards and cash. Go to uniteamericafirst.com and select the merch tab to shop.
Looking to give your wardrobe an upgrade? Well, look no further. Here at God Country & Kin, we've got you covered from head to toe, from shoulder to shoulder, and everything in between. Introducing our brand new Patriotic Collection, designed to display your patriotic spirit with a stylish look that's sure to turn heads. And the best part is, you don't have to break the bank to be your best you. Why wait? Visit us online or in-store today and elevate your style with God Country & Kin. God Country & Kin, where patriotism meets style. Shop now. Visit the Patriot TV store and look for the God Country Kin banner to find the perfect outfit, shirt, accessory, or maybe a great hat.
You can totally see yourself rocking this hat. I know you can. And check out all the great stuff we've got to show your patriotism at patriot.tv.store. Click that link above that says store and join me there at the Patriot TV store.
Hey, let me share something with you, and I'm pretty sure y'all seen the ads for this. This is a deck of cards, man. This is really a beautiful deck of cards. Comes with this very nice coin right here. Comes with the coin as well. If you go to patriot.tv, you can use promo code FOCUS. Pick up one of these, and I haven't even opened it up yet. Here, let me see if I open this up. Oh, it comes with the little kickstand too. I didn't even know. Look at that. I did not know. So it comes already in the box, but I did not know. Look at that. Comes with a little kickstand where it stands up on its own like that. Oh, come on, man. This is nice. Okay. I did not know. Look at that. I'm sitting there saying, let me open it up, and then bam.
It's the little things, right?
Yeah, you know what? Look, listen to me. I'm so excited because it stands up on its own. I mean, it is a block. I could do
really
that.
Nice.
But it has the slant to it now, so it looks good. So you can showcase the coin on here. Yeah, put it up on the screen. So use promo code FOCUS. Use promo code FOCUS at patriot.tv and pick up one of these beautiful, beautiful coins and a deck of cards. Deck of cards on the back of it has Jack Beep Smith. I call him Jack Beep Smith. You ever heard of Jack Beep? Y'all know what the beep is? I don't curse, so Jack Beep Smith. And on the back of it, did you know it has this, Shannon? It has Exodus 20:16.
I did. I actually opened it up, and there's a little card with. There's actually several more scriptures on there, but yeah.
Yeah, there's scriptures in here. So, man, this is really awesome. So, patriot.tv, pick up yours today. Pick up yours today. Okay, let me share this with you. Now, Kamala Harris' whole campaign is there's this movie called The Truman Show. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I've never seen it. But I've been told this is what's happening right now, even with Kamala Harris. It's like The Truman Show. They tell you all of this stuff, but it's not actually real. It's not even happening. But they're doing this whole production trying to make it look like she's great, she's wonderful. But the world is not buying it. Listen to this. This was on Sky News talking about Kamala Harris when she found a couple. She found a couple that used to be Trump supporters, and then they jumped ship. They're no longer supporting President Trump. And Kamala Harris was happy to put him in the ad.
Now, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz have been accused of deliberate misinformation. They've released a political ad that claims to depict two former Trump voters who live in Pennsylvania and who have switched to Team Kamala after the horrors of January 6th. But this pair of farmers shown in the ad appear to, in fact, be two actors, Robert Lang and Christina Chadwick, and they have an extensive history of kosher of donating to the Democrats and leftist causes dating back to at least 2016. For a party that talks endlessly about the dangers of disinformation and misinformation, they engage in plenty of it.
Yeah, so this is great investigative journalism by the journalists that went and found that out. I think it's another illustration of just what is a very synthetic campaign and a very synthetic candidate, where everything is manufactured from her anointment after Biden was pushed out to just the way the campaign is being run and very limited media, as we just discussed, and then creating sort of these narratives or almost fictional narratives of these two Trump supporters who turned supposedly in this case, and it turns out they're Democrat actors. You can't make this stuff up, and it's pretty brazen. But the question, of course, is will these antics make it into the mainstream or not with a media that's very favorable to her? But to the extent that it does, I do think things like this are damaging because it just goes to that point that she's not a very authentic candidate.
She's not authentic at all. And this is Sky News, and they're out of Australia, right? If I'm not mistaken, they're out of Australia. You can hear the accent. I love the accent.
They talk a lot about.
Oh my goodness, yes. And the young lady, the young lady on the other end there, I see her all the time. I like her because she hammers it. And she talked about Biden. She's a conservative there in Australia.
Yeah, I wish that we had more, newscasters here that would actually, talk about these things here in the United States. You will not find, not even Fox News will talk about how fake her campaign video is.
Well, I know, what's her name? Oh, it's just on the tip of my tongue. The black lady.
Oh, Faulkner.
Faulkner. She will.
Faulkner and Focus.
She will.
I haven't seen her talk about this though, but she does actually hammer
she
some
will.
issues more than
yeah,
others.
she's actually hit
She's one of my favorite on Fox.
She's actually hit some hard hitting things here lately. But I don't watch Fox News. Maybe you watch Fox News. Now I will see the little clips and stuff like that, and I'll share them with you sometimes, But I don't sit down and watch Fox News any longer. Especially when I can sit here and watch Patriot TV all day. I mean, really, why am I going to watch Fox News? I get more information watching Patriot TV. I mean, I really do. So why would I go over there? I mean, come on, think about it. Talking about something that you get here that you most definitely won't see anywhere else. Well, you probably will. Is it wrong for me to be masculine, Shannon? Is it wrong for me to be a man? You know, is it wrong for me to hold the door for a lady or even for another man? I'm gonna hold the door, be a gentleman. Is it wrong for that? Well, you know, the Democrats, they want to get rid of masculinity. They want to get rid of it because it's a problem. Oh, how dare you be masculine? And then they bring in Tim Walz. You know, they're trying to figure out why men are not supporting Kamala Harris. Watch this.
Particularly at a time, I think, on this campaign where we've got kind of two different views of masculinity. I mean, I think as women, perhaps, and I'm sure you've noticed that too, Jean, there's this kind of alpha retro view of masculinity that we're seeing from the Trump campaign. And then you've got Tim Walz and Doug Emhoff, who are both professional men, but are in sort of supportive roles of a woman who's the principal candidate. Yeah. And how they are, and he said something very interesting. He said, look, you can't scold people. You can't tell them you should be more supportive of women and women candidates, and that's going to help everybody. But he hopes that by leading by example, by talking about the fact that he loves his wife, that you can make space for women to rise to the top and it doesn't diminish your masculinity.
Really? This dude is a weasel. He doesn't even have a pair. I actually had someone X call me can I say it? Call me numb. Can I say that? It should be okay for me to say it. I had someone on X call me numbnuts. and you know, look, when people call me names and stuff and they say all this hateful stuff to me, you know, it really bounces off because I know who I am.
It really does. You laugh at it so much.
It bounces off of me and I'm like, and you know, they call me this stuff and I just laugh at it because I'm like, they start acting childish. So, you know, sometimes I will play along. Okay. I'll admit it. Sometimes I will join in the reindeer games and I'll play along and I go, well, at least I have a pair. And they get so triggered. But this is on X. You know, you can't do that on Fascist Book or ScrewTube because, oh, how dare you? You said something that hurt the little liberal feelings and you can't do that. But see, I get to speak my mind here on Patriot TV too. You know, so I don't need to curse. Is it a bad word saying that? Because someone called me numbnuts. I didn't call him that, but I just laughed it off. But anyways, that's it for me, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you on Monday. God bless all of you. Hey, prayers for President Trump. Prayers for President Trump. You have to do prayers for President Trump. And also go to patriot.tv. Patriot.tv. Use promo code FOCUS. Don't forget. Promo code FOCUS, right? Promo code FOCUS at patriot.tv when you sign up and you get discounts at the store. Don't forget, promo code FOCUS. God bless everyone. Good night. Stay safe out there. Trump 2024. Fight. Take care, everyone.
Former National Security Advisor Lieutenant General Michael Flynn pleaded guilty today to lying to the FBI.
He was one of the most respected generals in the military.
Every American needs this historical DVD keepsake. Flynn delivered the truth, whatever the cost. Hand signed by General Michael Flynn. Order now at the Patriot TV store. Use promo code PTV at checkout to get special savings. The Patriot TV store, a secure, hassle-free shopping experience.
I'm excited to announce we're having a huge MyPillow spring sale, and here's a few examples. Buy one of our MyPillow 2.0s, you get another MyPillow 2.0 absolutely free. Made with cooling technology, the best pillow ever just got even better. And this just in, 9 brand new colors and styles of our Percale bed sheets. They're made with the finest long staple cotton, and now you can save 50% or more. That's as low as $24.98. And for the first time this year, I'm bringing you our My Slippers and Sandals for as low as $25 a pair. So go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get your MyPillow 2.0s. Buy one, get one free. Percale sheets as low as $24.98. My slippers and sandals as low as $25 a pair. And for a limited time, when you order $75 or more, your entire order ships absolutely free.
Attention business owners, are you ready to advertise to millions of loyal patriots ready to buy your products or services? Well, here is your golden opportunity to advertise with Will Johnson. When you advertise on Right on Focus, you've aligned your company with a trusted voice and connected with an audience that shares your values. Will delivers sharp commentary on politics and current events, offering clear and direct insights aimed at engaging and informing the audience. When you advertise on Right on Focus, you're aligning your brand with integrity, loyalty, and a dedication to truth. Will's audience is passionate, conservative, and committed to the values your business stands for. When given the choice, Will's followers will buy your product or service over other woke companies. Don't miss this opportunity to elevate your brand with the power of Patriot TV. Reach out to us today at advertise@patriot.tv.